Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Today is Monday, January 16th, 2023. My name's Jeremy, and this is my first cup. If you can't tell, I'm watching some things down here. I'm not getting a good internet connection, and I'm not 100% sure why. So I will, if I remember, do some testing. Help me remember. I'm going to do some testing at the end of the show to try and figure this out. Because I just invested a lot of time and money into the new network. It should be running better. But enough of that for now. Good to all of you. Hello to Frank, Nathan, Brian, Jenny, Gad, and whoever else might be here. Maybe right now, or maybe you're here later. I appreciate you regardless. Thank you for coming by. Today, we're going to talk about a new episode of March Radio, wanting about one that I get for a year. Those of you in we're going to talk about my weekend. I trained Saturday and Sunday at different events, which was fun. And we'll talk about some other stuff. Frank sent over some stuff. We got stuff to talk about. So good morning, Stacy. First off, I want to hear about your weekend. I want to know what you did, how you did, where you did. Tell me the good stuff. I want to know what's going on with all of you. Right? This is one of the worst parts of the weekend for me, is that I'm disconnected from all of you, that I don't see you for 72 hours. And I miss you. So I want to know what's going on. Brian says, connections dropping bad on Facebook. I can't do anything about that. You can actually, you know what? Maybe that's not entirely true. What if I drop here? I'm dropping the video quality. Let's see if that helps. So we're not full HD anymore. Hopefully that helps. If it's intolerable, then I'll see you tomorrow. Kelly says, I'm here. Since surgery was canceled, I'm bringing my daughter to school, but motel doesn't have coffee till 8. How absurd. Had to go to Dunkin'. Oh, I think some of you know the trials and tribulations when I've traveled, alliteration not intended, and trying to make sure I had coffee for this show. It's not always easy. It's kind of frustrating at times. I am very sorry, Kelly, that they moved your surgery. That's really a bummer. I know how much planning you put into this timing. So kind of stinks. But hopefully you can just move the plan. Fingers crossed. Gad says he finished his YouTube video and uploaded it. Got inspired by Whistlekick. The one thing I'm going to record will be on how to talk about martial arts in Mandarin Chinese. Oh, that's awesome. When that's done, please send that over. I think I'm blaming the computer for these problems. Let me check something. What's going on? Because the computer is running poorly. And I had shut it down over the weekend. Um, in financial management strategies. If you think if you want to have a chat, we can talk about some stuff. Kelly says, guess it was just a drill. Ha. That's funny. Jenny says, my 14-year-old had an evaluation on Friday night. He did great. Waiting to hear he officially passed the test. I'm sure he did. If he did, he's eligible to test for second dom this summer. They don't wait. I don't like that. That's mean. Thank 480 and here. You know what? Let's just go for 360. Then it's the computer. And maybe this computer is finally just retired. If you wonder why I'm moving back and forth, trying to delay and look at frame loss. Jenny says, yeah, this is running awful. Starting with red belt rank testing, second gut for us in Taekwondo, they make you wait. Why? Why do they make you wait? So what did I do? Friday, I started on a new Tony Robbins at home program about time management. And I just need you to suffer through, or you know what? I understand. If it's too annoying, then you can bail and I'll see you tomorrow. But I make a commitment to do this show, so I'm going to do the show. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's do this. I'm going to move over to the phone. Let's do that. Yep, I'm going to have to log in. So I'm going to do double duty here while I do this. Go. Had coffee with a friend who I've known for a long time. And this friend holds the distinction of being the person that said whistle kick should be my focus. 10 years ago? 12, 8 years ago? Might have been 2013. But bottom line is, we were just chatting, having coffee, and I offhandedly mentioned whistle kick to him, and he said, wait, what? So I told him about it, and he's like, what are you doing with this computer stuff? This is what you should be working on. This is where your passion is. And I owe him a debt. And so we get together once in a while and find out what's going on and chat about some things. All right, come on. Let me in. Hunter Studio. Yep. Come on. Close it up. We're getting there. And that was just a really nice chat. I enjoy doing that with him. He's a good guy.
Studio.
Entering the studio.
And removing myself. Apologies for the echo. That should go away soon. All right. Hopefully this is better. If it's not better, wait, I don't need to look up there. I need to look here. If it's not better, I apologize, and there's not much that I can do about it. Kelly says, long ago when I was first training, they didn't let us know if we passed testing or not for a couple of weeks. Oh, brutal. But Jenny explains it here. Our association has schools on both the East and West Coast. Excuse me, when we hold black belt testing, the coast test on different days. They hold the results until everyone is tested and announce the results for all schools together. Unity and brotherhood. Why don't they just test on the same? Stop looking up there. Why don't they just test on the same day? That would be the true unity and brotherhood. All right, everybody's saying it's better so far. Kat says, this was like As the World Turns when the long lost twin brother suddenly walks in. I am my own twin. There you go. Okay. Way better so far. All right. So it's the computer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this computer better. I will try. Maybe this is the setup we use. Maybe I just do this. Maybe I just use my phone. Should I just use my phone? No, because I can't do as much with when the stuff Frank sends over. But that's... Oh, and they don't test the same day because our Grandmaster attends both tests in person. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So now that it's taken us like 10 minutes to get the show under control, I'll give you your money back. So let's talk about today. Today, we have an episode 680 with Kyoshi Tony Fournier, a guy that I've known for a very long time. Knew him as a kid. He's known me most of my life, but not well. Martial arts in Maine when I was growing up was a very small community, and he was a man that my instructors respected a great deal. And so I've just always respected him because of their respect. We've had a few conversations over the years, but finally I get to really talk to him and bring him on the show and have, I think, a fantastic episode. So I hope you will check it out. I hope you'll enjoy it. It's all over the place. And yeah, I was really thankful to do this one. So shout out to Andrew for getting it over the goal line. They're singing in the chat now. All right, what else is the rest of the day? I've got a couple meetings. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So a number of my clients moved meetings and such, but I've got 2 meetings. I have a firearms lesson tonight. I'm going to go to the gym beforehand. I haven't been to the gym since Thursday. Yeah. So this weekend, Andrew's monthly training event in Keene, and was there, and some of you know Tommy. Tommy was there teaching, and we had a really good time. Went out to lunch after, and then drove south, spent the night with some friends, and went to Jesse Dwyer, who was on the show a couple months ago. His instructor was there, Rudy Duncan, who is going to be on the show at some point soon, somebody who I think is going to be a really good interview. And there was some other fun stuff going on there. 4 instructors. It kind of correlated with rank testing that they were doing. I think just black belt testing, but it was good. It was good. I had a lot of fun, and I drove home last night and watched the premiere of The Last of Us. Now, I'm not going to be staying up Sunday night to watch that show every Sunday because, you know, going to bed at 10:30 does not work for me, but I wanted to stay up for the premiere. It was incredibly well done. I'm so excited for this series, so it is not letting down. If you have HBO or HBO Max, and, well, I would just say watch it. You may not like, if you don't like zombie things, you're probably not going to like it. But if you are at least tolerant of zombie things, I think you're really going to enjoy this. The storytelling is going to be incredible, at least if it's at all like the game. So now, how am I going to do this? I think I can do this way. Let's see. If I do this. And then I do this. So I'm going to guess that this is going to get a little worse than it was, but I at least want to put this up for a minute. It's Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And we've got some quotes from the man. Kelly says, funny, I'm not really a zombie person, but if it's a vampire or werewolf show, I'm there. there are no vampires or werewolves in this show. Stacey says, looked like a great weekend. It really was. I had a good time. Jenny, that's right. Our meeting did not change. Okay. Where are we? I've got a note document open here with all these. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? You know, how do I get to that? I go there. No. I do this? Yep. If you talk to a lot of really successful people, they will encourage you to focus on what you're doing for others. If you're trying to make money, you have to provide value. There's really no choice. How else do you do it? If I want you to spend money on Whistlekick stuff, I have to give you enough value that you're willing to part with that money. Right? There's no other way to do it. And that doesn't matter what the industry is. It doesn't matter whether it's product or service. It doesn't matter if it's cars or food or daily email training programs, right? You have to deliver value. And if you have a martial arts school and you're wondering why you don't have more people, the first place that you want to start is probably some communication. But if your communication's solid, it's probably somewhere around value. When I talk to businesses and we work on retention stuff, that's another way of saying value. People don't stop doing things they value. If they value something else more, yes. But if they don't see the value, then it's not value. If they don't understand the value implicitly, it's not valuable. Gad, that may be true. If it follows the game. All right, next. I'm just gonna leave it this way. Everyone has the power for greatness, not for fame, but for greatness, because greatness is determined by service. And this is one of the things that we're working on with the Never Settle Awards, right? We're trying to get people to see the greatness in others and showcase that greatness, to promote that greatness. Because the greatest martial artists are not the most famous. To do something truly for others means that you're putting little to no effort into telling other people what you're doing, that your priority is on the service. And that fact alone means those who contribute the most are not going to be the best known. Now, there are plenty of, I'm sure we can find some examples that kind of stretch or even break that guideline. I'm not going to call it a rule. But if you think about the people you know some absolutely wonderful people who the rest of the world deserves to know more about because they've done so much. They're just quietly there helping everybody out. And I think that that's something that most of us should aspire to. It doesn't have to always be quiet. There are certainly times when shouting from the rooftops that you're trying to help others can inspire even more people, or it can lead to additional resources. There's lots of reason to do that. But if you're doing it for fame, if you're doing it to be known, if your reason for serving others is actually serving yourself, maybe you need a different reason. Now, this is where some people say, well, doesn't it make you feel good? So isn't that why you do it? Well, maybe. It depends on your worldview. But I can say if the only reason you help others is because it makes you feel good, or the only reason you help others is to help you get ahead, maybe you're not doing it for the best reasons. Of course, your why is completely individualized. It's entirely up to you. Okay, and our last one for today. Thank you again to Frank for sending stuff over. Thank you to Josh for our theme song. And thank you to Denise for the audio work. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. I feel like that could be on a banner hung at the front of most martial arts schools, especially during testing. Right? We all have these very different tests. But when I think about the majority of high-ranking martial arts tests, there's a quality of that there. You just got to keep going. There's a point where it doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. You're just doing something. You're just trying. You're trying to get there. And I hope you take that through into your day. Whether you're working today or not, no matter what you're doing. And if you're not working today, then maybe make a note for tomorrow. Whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. The world deserves what you have to offer. Truly. Don't hide it. Don't put it away. Don't second guess it. Get out in front, share, give your gift. And make the world better because of it. If you enjoy that, if you take some joy from it, cool. If no one notices, or you think they don't, that's okay. Do it for you and for the benefit of the world. Don't do it for recognition. Don't do it for fame and glory and money. Oftentimes those things will come, but do it to be right with you, and know that at the end of the day, when you put your head on the pillow, you gave your all to make the world better, even for that moment. Good morning, Dennis. I'm going to go. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for suffering through the computer being a pain with me. Now that I know it's the computer, I'm going to have to contemplate what we're doing about that. Oh, well. I hope you go listen to episode 780. I don't even remember what decade we're in, of Martial Arts Radio. Kyoshi Tony Fournier. And if you want to support, tell people about the 30-day challenge. Tell people about the State of the Martial Arts event live stream on Thursday. Buy something, share something, review something. There are a lot of ways you all help out, and I appreciate each and every one of them. And if you think, it's been a while since I did something to support Whistlekick, well, maybe this is your time. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Take care of everybody. Take care. Well, yeah, that too. Take care, everybody, and take care of everybody. Peace. Hold on. I'm going to have to end this on like 2 screens. Or will I?